Hello, everybody. It's Mark Ling here, and we are getting underway with this passive profit success webinar in 4 minutes from now. So please get yourself a pen and paper ready. Get ready to take lots of notes, and we're getting underway in 4 minutes from now. Webinar in 4 minutes from now. So please get yourself a pen and paper ready. Get ready to take lots of notes, and we're getting underway in 4 minutes from now. John Rhodes, by the way, is going to be on this webinar as well. I'm partnered with him actually on a Learn, Build, Earn project. It's a project following the same system and methodology that I teach you guys. And really looking forward to showing you the results of that as well for any of you guys that decide to join later in the webinar and become my student. We've got a lot of high quality information to share with you guys today about this particular model. Really looking forward to sharing that. First of all, can you guys please type into the question and answer box where in the world you guys are coming from? I noticed because this is the third and final webinar that we're running today, and I noticed on the first one a lot were from Europe. The second one, it seemed to be a bit of a mixture of people from Europe, people from the United States, although a lot in Canada. What do we got here? I can't actually see the Q&A box. It's locking up on me. But John, could you perhaps have a look and let me know what's going on in there, what people are typing into the questions box?
Yeah, I sure can. And everyone, hi, how you doing? John S. Rhodes here. And let's dive into where folks are from. I'm seeing Arizona, Manila, Melbourne, Australia, North Dakota, Sydney, Australia, Toronto, Canada, New Jersey. There's a little bit of rain there. We've got Alberta, Canada, Florida, New Guinea. Interesting. Okay. California, Brooklyn, Tucson, Sydney, Queensland, Fort Worth, Texas, Washington, D.C., Syracuse, New York, Tennessee, right near my neck of the woods. Barb from Denver. Barb, how you doing? Houston, another Sydney, Salt Lake City, India. There's another India, Australia, Indonesia, Winnipeg, New Jersey, Australia, Florida, Alabama, Philippines, just the USA, being a little bit coy there.
That's like a lot from the USA, Canada, and Australia. I mean, there's people from all over the world from what I heard there, but that's really interesting. It's fascinating. And I really can't wait to bring this to you guys. So we are getting underway now in 2 minutes from now. Get yourself ready, get yourself a glass of water if you need one, and we will be getting underway promptly in just under 2 minutes from now.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to cut out any distractions. I got out of email before we kicked this thing off. I logged out of practically everything, and I am zeroed in. I am absolutely focused on you and the training. And Mark, I'm really excited about tonight. I'm really excited about the time that we're investing in everyone here, investing in the training. And I just can't wait to get started on this. It's so much fun.
Yeah, well, let's get underway. Hello, everybody. You're listening to Mark Ling, and I'm really looking forward to bringing to you this Passive Profit Success Secrets workshop. I've got with me John Rhodes as well, and we are going to work together to teach you this stuff about the three most popular the three best business models for 2017. The most profitable ones for passive profit businesses. We're going to show you guys how to go from $0 to $10,000 a month online and beyond that. I mean, you can even see from a couple of my snapshots in there, you can get to a lot more than that, and that's just from some of my accounts. And really looking forward to working with you guys here. First of all, I would like to know, perhaps you guys got a couple of quick questions. Perhaps you guys could first of all type into the questions box. But before I flip to that, type into the questions box what you're doing right now. Like, are you already doing affiliate marketing? Maybe you've got a regular day job. Maybe you're a student. Like, maybe you're selling physical products on the internet. Maybe you're selling digital products online. Like, I don't know where everybody's at, and it would be really awesome just to find out where you guys are at and what you guys are doing right now.
And Mark, I know you can't really see the back end, so let me give you some of the responses. It's really quite a mix. I'm seeing sales, business consulting, a couple of folks who are students, a few folks who are unemployed, a mechanic, actually a couple of mechanics, housewives, day traders, several folks saying day job, day trading, working full time. I'm seeing a bunch of other folks say, hey, interesting, right? Affiliate marketing already, some physical product sales, accounting, video production. There's another student, retired, unemployed, entrepreneur, electrician, day job, teacher. It's really quite a mix,
That's
Mark.
Great. Okay. So for those of you that have a day job, are you looking to be able to, like, for this sort of passive profits model, okay, are you wanting to earn like what I would call a side income, like an extra couple of $100 a week and continue on in your career? Or would you love it if you could quit your day job and work from home and have this, be your model, so you've got more free time and all of that sort of stuff? Like, I'd just like to know, what is your intentions? Why are you here? Could you maybe type that into the Q&A box? Like, either what would you prefer, to quit your day job or have a side income?
I am seeing a lot of people type in a 4-letter word. The 4-letter word is quit. So many people are saying quit, quit, quit. And I am also, of course, I'm seeing people say replace replace day job income, not just quit, but replace that income, and then side income too, laptop lifestyle and passive income and so on.
I do find, because some people are already doing stuff and they're like, but it's kind of cool to just try little things on the side as well. And I understand that. I've done that several times in my career, and there's good reasons for doing this either way. Sometimes your side income ends up growing to massive proportions that it turns into a really big income. Like this website here that you see, this shot here, that was a side income type site, and then it just grew and grew and grew and became like one of my major websites. That one's in the wholesale sourcing and supplying niche. So it is really interesting. Okay. So quick question though. So how many of you guys would like to have more money in your life? I'm guessing it's a lot of you guys because of what you're just saying just then. And I know not all of you guys have day jobs. Some of you are doing other things as well. How many of you would love to have an internet business that earns money for you on autopilot, but isn't just a make money scheme? Is actually something that you get pride from, like you feel you're actually passionate about? Because what I find is that when I have a student who looks at it as a make money scheme, they are less likely to follow through than when they look at it as, no, this is the thing I was meant to do. This is like something I'm actually passionate about, and I'm actually like wanting to make a career out of. Or even if it's a side income, it's something that is a hobby of yours. I think you guys will get what I mean. So how many of you guys would like to have a passion-based internet business, one that you can really sink your teeth into and enjoy and even get somewhat addicted to, that can earn money for you on autopilot, either as a side income or even to quit your day job and become your income?
And Mark, I'm seeing a flood of yeses. A whole bunch of, we've got hundreds of folks here, and I appreciate the feedback, as does Mark. So many yeses, and you really struck a nerve when you talked about tapping into and really utilizing and diving into your passion and being able to make money from it. I just love to see that.
Okay, well, you're in the right place. So today, John and I are going to show you the 3 highest profit opportunities and how to get started in any one of these so that you can create wealth doing something that you love and enjoy. You'll learn the 5 income multipliers designed to multiply your online business profits by up to 250%. And these are essential if you would like to get yourself scaling up to 6 figures and even up to 7 figures a year. That's where that really comes in. If you want to know how to blast off, you'll want to use these. How to get started making $10 a day, how to scale that up to $10,000 a month and beyond. 7-step strategy revealed, how to uncover the most popular and successful online niches, a powerful traffic strategy that will send a massive amount of highly qualified people and potential buyers to your site, and much more. Disclaimer, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay, all businesses need dedication and attention. Results are not the same for everyone. Number one question I get asked is, how long will it take to make money? Well, it's different for different people. You know, I can get somebody who might come along, join one of my programs, buy some paid traffic, send it to an affiliate offer, and be making money tomorrow. But then again, that's not what happens normally. Normally, it takes time, and the key is that you're willing to spend a full 90 days actually giving things, you know, a decent shot to really get, you know, this is your life we're talking about, you know, whatever's the most important thing in your life, or one of the most important things in your life, would you expect it to take just 24 hours? I mean, you know, this is reality here. So anyone though that's prepared to give things a full 90 days really has the ability to fully change their life for the better and make piles of money doing this stuff, and, you know, having a career doing stuff that they really, really enjoy. So is that you? Do you understand, guys?
The yeses are, again, flooding in, Mark. And let's face it, this, again, as Mark said, this is your life. This is about your life, your time on this planet, your time on Earth, literally your meaning, your purpose for being here. Mark, back over to you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just give you a quick bit of background about me. I started from nothing 17 years ago. I was working in a call center in a really repetitive job that I absolutely hated. I was in a cold, rundown house that I was driving, a car that was less than $1,000. It was a 1977 Mazda 808. I was in a lot of debt, $120,000 in debt. I had a large student loan taken out. I had been in a very minor accident with a Porsche, so I ended up having to pay a lot of money there without insurance, my own fault there. And then I had a few other things come up that ended up just getting me more and more into debt. And I ended up I was really drowning in debt, to be perfectly honest. And I was trying all sorts of things. I tried a horse racing scheme. I tried envelope stuffing scheme. I was actually trying a few things. And then luckily I came across internet marketing thanks to a friend of mine. And that was the thing that actually worked. And I started doing really well out of as an affiliate, then as a digital product owner, and in more recent times, a physical product owner. And I've been doing all three really well. So I'm engaged. I have two wonderful children, a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, both boys. I started internet marketing to get out of the rat race, pay off debts, and to have financial freedom. Okay. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, from hearing what you guys were saying just earlier in the webinar, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. Even my own father is now doing this stuff, and he's 69 years old. He started when he was 59. He was working for the government here in New Zealand for 32 years, you know, and then they ended up taking away 8 of the people that worked underneath him. So he went from 25 down to 17, and he was told that he had to produce the exact same output as before. Then they had another manager have to sit next to him and watch him work just to see if he's being efficient enough. And, you know, that's not how he wanted to spend his last 6 years before he retired. So he was really, really stressed, and I was worried about his stress levels at that point in his life. So I ended up getting him into internet marketing, and he's done extremely well in the how to sing niche. And he's also done well in the dog training niche as an affiliate there too. But he's got his own product in the singing niche. And, you know, I honestly believe anyone can do this stuff. And I really am looking forward to working with you guys. Can you guys, does this relate to you guys? I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys are either in this situation, or if you're not, you can at least appreciate how once your back is to the wall, it kind of makes you either, you know, it makes you it almost defines you. It makes you like really just hone in and do what's necessary in order to make a big change in your life, because either you sink or you swim. And luckily I swam, and that's why I'm here, to be able to share this stuff with you guys. And I hope maybe some of you guys are going to be inspiring other people in the future with what you guys learn. John, have you unmuted yourself?
I have, and thanks, Mark, for bringing this up. I'm what you'd call a corporate refugee. I was doing very, very well in a corporate job, secure, six-figure job. Imagine this, with all the benefits you can imagine. I was on the fast track, and I left for internet marketing for my own online business. And in large part, it's because I saw my brother and the freedom that he had, the calendar freedom, the time freedom. He was doing whatever he wanted. I saw that he made $3,000 in a weekend. And after that, I was hooked. I said, I can do this. I can make this work. I've been married for over 10 years, two wonderful kids. Let's talk about your reason why. In addition to freedom and time, for who? Right? Is it just for you? No, it's for your family, for your friends. And in my case, my wife and my two beautiful kids. Serial entrepreneur, and as Mark mentioned earlier, partnered with him on a niche business utilizing exactly the process, exactly the tools, the system that you're going to learn about tonight. And I'm so excited about that, because I know that it works for us, works for you, can work for anyone, in fact. And I've been involved in many, many launches, high-end, high-profile, as well as little tiny launches as well, 6- and 7-figure launches on the top, and actually an 8-figure launch or two as well. And then, financial freedom, and my reason why, the ability to travel with my family without any debt, dream home, just loving life. And it's because of exactly what you're going to learn tonight. I want to transfer that to you, and I know that Mark does as well. This is actually, it comes from Mark's heart and soul, and you'll explain, that'll make sense when we explain that a little bit later on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in knowing your guys' reasons why, to be honest, because it does matter, because you need to know what that is to motivate you. I know for me, once you get your own financial situation sorted and you get a house and you pay it off, then what else? Well, for me, I'm driven by my family, by my kids. I've got a mother who has a mental illness, so I have to fully support her, and have her in a really nice house. She's got a nice house, and visit her a lot, and give her a regular income and stuff like that. I've got other family members I'm helping out as well. Charities, stuff like that. I've even got a hobby in cricket as a sport, and I've been investing in training of young cricketers and stuff like that. You end up having things that you start out with reasons why you need to get out. If you're swimming in anything, like in debt or anything that's you're just in over your head, then you need to get out of the pool first. You need to get yourself out, so you can't help others till you're helping yourself. And then there's probably a world of other people you want to help too. I think a lot of you might be like that as well. I'm interested to know, what are your reasons why? John, maybe you can just let me know, and then I'll carry on to the next slide.
Yeah, absolutely. Living on retirement money, just want and need more money, back against the wall, being crushed. Nothing like having a reason why. That's very powerful. Another person says, hey, there is no such thing as security anymore in the corporate world. Another person says, I hate traffic, the commute, I want to retire. Another thing, time freedom, travel. How about 2 kids entering college? That's for someone else. That's not about you anymore. That's about others around you. 80 hours a week at my day job. Want to see my kids grow up. I want to help. I totally get that. Get out of debt, help family members. Mother-in-law with dementia has moved in with us. Be debt-free. I want to work for me. Owning your time, owning your life. Creating assets that are yours. I get that.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like this is the best business model ever, but we'll get into it. And let's have a look. If you want to start, a new business online in 2017, these are the 3 biggest opportunities for passive profits. And when I say passive profits, I mean, you're not charging yourself out for $50 an hour or something as a consultant and having to trade time for money. I'm talking about online opportunities where you can actually make money while you sleep. You've got to set up, you're basically setting up a golden goose, and this goose is now going to be laying you golden eggs. Okay, so it will lay golden eggs all day long, every day, even if you're on holiday. That's what you need to set up, and that's what it's all about. Okay, so these are opportunities for passive profits. And what that other person said before, I forgot the name, said about they said about there's no security anymore these days. That's, I don't know, it's true, and certainly in some businesses. You know, the great thing about owning your own business is that you're the last person to get fired. So you're not going to get fired. It's you know, and that's the wonderful thing about it. It can't be taken off you. So, okay, number one, or not in any particular order, they're all just as profitable. One of them is selling digital products. So these are some of my digital products that have done extremely well online. And I've got many, many more. And I love selling digital products. Even if it's not for you, you'll find that there are other methods as well in just a moment, but it's well worth considering. The profits are very high. A lot of the traffic that comes to these kinds of sites is affiliate driven, so you don't even have to go out there and buy traffic or anything. You set up an offer and you pay a good commission, and that's as simple as pushing a button and entering the commission that you want to pay. And it's delivered digitally. People just download the product from a little private members area. How many of you guys know what a digital product is? Just say, yes, I've seen this stuff. I've seen digital products before, just so that I know that everyone's up with the play with what I'm sharing here, because I don't want to just assume you all know what a downloadable product is. Just say yes if that's true. John, are you still here?
Yeah, I sure am. About 99%. One person said no. Two people have said no now. Two people have said no.
All right. Have you ever purchased a digital product? Just say yes or say no. What are we getting now, John?
Yeah, it's an absolute flood of yeses. I mean, practically everyone is saying yes.
I thought you were going to say 50-50 there, but
no, it's over the top.
Okay.
It's over the top. Okay. That's great news.
No, so you understand. People buy this stuff all the time, because I've had people come to me and say, well, who would buy a digital download product when they can go to the bookstore? And I'm like, and I just say, well, they do. Whether you want to believe it or not, they actually do, and they're buying from me every day. And one of the reasons is they get it instantly delivered. Well, you know, not everyone lives near a bookstore. Some people, they want the information, they want it right now. I teach you how to differentiate your products. A lot of products out there, you know, you're not that excited about it when you pick it up on the bookshelf. But a product like this with a bit of a sales copy that you're reading first, you get kind of excited about buying the product, so you're more likely to. But also, a lot of people find books that are in bookstores to be boring. And I don't teach you how to create boring products. I teach you how to inject some personality and color into them that you rarely find off the bookshelf these days. So it's not sounding like a textbook. So it's a bit of point of uniqueness there that they really enjoy. And there's lots of other reasons. Okay, you guys understand though that the margins on digital products are very high. Okay, very high margins, because it's getting instantly delivered and people are downloading it. It's not needing. You can have them shipped physically to people's doors and stuff like that, but most people don't. You don't have to, and that's fantastic. Okay, so this is a little income snapshot from a couple of my products in the dating niche, for example, and I've got actually a lot more than just this, but there's a couple of them, and it's over $7,000 every week. Law of attraction niche. There we go. Not last weekend, the weekend before, $2,700 just on the weekend. That's, well, not even in the office or anything. So that's fantastic. Look at this niche. Year in, year out, you can see last year's screenshot on the left, this year's screenshot on the right, over $23,000 every single week. The wholesale sourcing and supplying niche. thousands a week I'm making in the self-hypnosis niche, over $1,000 a day on average. And just doing lots more in lots of different niches to do with health, wealth, relationships, mindset. The most of my niches that I go into these days are personal development related, by the way, just in case you guys are interested, even though I've done very well in other areas over the years. I've narrowed down a bit. So physical products. Some of you guys may be interested in drop shipping physical products. Do you guys know what drop shipping is? Just type a yes or a no into the Q&A box if you know what it is. These are two of my products. One's a knife sharpening stone. Another one's a vegetable spiralizer, for example. What are people saying, John?
Yeah, very interesting. This is probably split 60-40, 60% or so yes, about 40% no. So closer to that 50-50 mark here.
Okay, so this is where there are a lot of people that you can drop ship from who will ship the product for you. So what I mean is, let's say somebody was to go ahead and let's say you were selling, let's say it was this bracelet here. Okay, so you're selling a unicorn bracelet that says love. Okay, basically it's forever love. Okay, unicorn bracelet. Let's say you're selling that. And let's say on your website, it is $0, just pay shipping. And shipping that you're charging is $9.95. Okay, so they're paying you $9.95 for that product. And you do not have to buy 1,000 of these units or anything like that up front. All you do is once the customer orders the product from you, you then get the drop shipper to drop ship it direct to the customer. You can automate this, by the way, or you can do it manually. So it might cost you $1.50, including shipping, $1.50 including shipping, to ship that direct to the customer. So the rest of that money is your profit, all right? Or maybe slightly less than that if you are doing paid advertising, okay? So often people make, after paying for paid advertising, about 50% profit on these kinds of offers that cost them, under $2, and yet they might charge $10 for it, and that covers the cost of advertising and room for profit. How many of you guys are understanding what I'm saying? Just say, yes, I get what drop shipping is now, or no, I don't. Just want to make sure. So drop shipping is where you don't store any stock or inventory, okay? So you're not having to buy thousands of units up front. The product's already ready to go. There's thousands of them. You pick and choose what you want to list on your site.
Yeah, the yeses are flooding, and it's almost everyone saying yes, they understand drop shipping, Mark.
Okay, great. All right, so that's really important. So in this case, they go to your website, the customer purchases, you see the sale in your account, you place the order with the drop shipper, and then the customer receives their order, and you've already got the money, and it goes from there. And that's that model. Stanley does both. He sent in this income screenshot and testimonial for me. He was doing really, really well in the personal development niche, and now he's added to that by selling physical products using this dropship model, and he sent this screenshot in $68,000 in 30 days. Fantastic. Franz is now doing both. Franz was he got into the dog training niche firstly as a affiliate. Then he made his own digital products, teaching people how to play well at World of Warcraft, a computer game, teach them how to play a computer game, $1,000 a day in that niche for the last bunch of years now. He's doing really well. And now he's also making large sales of physical products. So he's actually doing a few things. Wonderful. And he took a photo outside his house because he built a brand new home and paid it off using the money that he's earned online, which is fantastic. So the next method, what if you don't want to have any of your own products? What if you don't want to have physical or digital products? What if you just want to promote other people's products as an affiliate? Then You can. In fact, about half my earnings are as an affiliate, where you promote other people's products. Here's a screenshot on the left from income recently from a promotion in the supplements niche. And on the right, you're seeing just week in, week out money earned promoting personal development products. So, and I've got many more screenshots like these from different niches that I'm doing well in as an affiliate. So promoting affiliate products, that means you learn how to build an audience, through one or more of these methods: Facebook, email marketing, blogs, YouTube, and then you give great free content and you monetize it with affiliate promotions. Okay, and it can go really, really well. In fact, some of you guys are even on this webinar training right now because you read and opened an email. So you'll know what that's like, to read emails and open them. Well, would you like to be the person doing that kind of stuff and earning thousands of dollars? That's what that's all about as an affiliate. So I'm interested now. By the way, I want to know, what are you guys more interested in? Digital products, with the massive margins and so forth, physical products, drop shipping. So digital or drop shipping or affiliate marketing. What are you more interested in? I mean, any one of those three are a great place to start in. And most people, when they're doing really well, end up deciding at some point to delve into one more of those areas and end up doing 2 out of those 3. If, people that I know that are making $1 million a year and stuff like that.
Wow. It's really quite something here, Mark. I'd say probably 50% of the people dropping in responses, and they're flooding in, are saying affiliate, and then probably 25% to 30% are saying digital, and then the remaining folks are interested